Mike, I remember speaking with Gregory Campbell, and he talked about when his dad coached in Detroit, he hung around with Visor and Fedorov, and then he was New York Gretzky mess. William Nylander's had that same experience. What advantage does a kid like that get when his dad played in the league?
Well, I think you get a lot. You grow up in the game, you understand what it takes, you understand how good the players are. I think it leads to having hockey sense because you just understand the game. And, it sets you up on the fast track. Now, you still got to do something with it. And talent is great if you do something with it, if you work with it. So, the other thing I guess you develop is probably a passion and love for the game. And, a pretty good way to make a living if you can do it.
Mike, when your club's consistently giving up less than 30 shots a game, what does it tell you about the structure and how the guys have adapted to it?
Yeah, I think it's good. I mean, obviously, we're going to have our hands full here tonight, and we've had that a lot of times with the real good teams. I mean, they make it hard on you, but, obviously, I mean, pretty simple game. If you play in the offensive zone and don't give them any shots, you got a chance to win. So, the more you have the puck, the more you play in the offensive zone, the less you got to count on playing defense and handling big bodies like they'll have tonight. So, that's got to be a big part of our game.
Is that one of the ways you'll be judging William tonight if he does go up against some of their bigger bodies?
Well, I think what you do is who has the puck when he's out there. It's hard to be an offensive player if they won't let you have the puck. So, I mean, Kessler's the best face-off guy in the league. And so when you look at all of their clips, a lot of it starts by him winning the draw. Their penalty kill's number one in the league. He wins the draw, they shoot it down the ice. And so he's added a component. And their lines, even though everyone would think Getzlaff and Perry, Silverberg is 6-2 in his last 5. He's on fire. So that line's not only checking, but creating offense. So then you go to the Rackle kid in the 3-hole. So, I mean, they're set up pretty good, and their back end can move. And they got good goaltending. So they got a good hockey club. They've been building it for a while, and it looks like a real team.
I noticed there was a Matt Sundin stall as part of the sort of the ceremonial ones you have. Do you have any say in that, or do you control that, or what's...
Well, no, it was just, obviously I came from Detroit. We did it in Detroit, so I made the suggestions at the start of the year. I don't know the rotation. Obviously if a guy's around, his stall's up. I told Levo to move into that stall and put Matt on the end so he could guard the door for us tonight. So, but obviously I think when you have a good tradition, and the more Hall of Famers you have, and the more winning you've done over time, I think that's something that's special about Original Six teams.